party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry. Some side if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. On every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Powell outside. Leonard on the wing. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
4 on the clock. Harden can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
He gets it in there.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, B.A., right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Here's Powell after the basket by Houston. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Green with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Brown with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is one of the reasons you can run the offense through Kawhi Leonard. He just makes good decisions.
Outside, Green. Thompson outside. And stolen by Leonard. Left side, Brown. Fires the 3. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 5 now.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Pass to Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's the fast break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, and this is why Green's guys encourage him to attack, because it puts the defenses in compromising situations.
The Clippers in the lead. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And here's Mills for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Green in the post. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
To the left wing. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bogdanovic. Coffee on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Coffee. Yet to see a basket. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pick by Smith. Pass to Adams. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Eubanks. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. And here's Eubanks. Coffee on the wing. Back to Eubanks. And he buries his first look.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Here's Mills. And he comes up with a bucket. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Green in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 8.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Outside Mills. Pass to Eubanks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mills. Here's the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Smith outside. Green for 3. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up by 1. And we'll get the second.
The Clippers, 18.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Bogdanovic. The 3 is up. Right side Simmons. Goes back up. Over to the wing. Outside Jones. Here's Eubanks. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Şengün. Takes the three. The rebound by Simmons. Now Eubanks. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Eubanks, he's got his second basket of the game. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
For three, Smith. The Rockets with another miss. And the Clippers have possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
To the paint. Jones.
Jones Jr.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Eubanks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Can they get it? Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Houston.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him
Oh,
over the
are
top.
you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man, that's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Oh, got that one up quick. Smith's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Simmons looking around. Leonard outside. From the wing. Offensive board. Rockets trail by 7. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
For 3, Smith. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers lead by 7. Outside Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Yeah, he's learned how to absorb contact and get to the free throw line. Smith is strong enough to finish through the bump.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Harden surveying the D. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Los Angeles leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. Pass to Zubac. And there it is for him. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden with it. Green picks him up. The drive by Harden. Up and in on the layup. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
A few guys with better handles than James Harden. Really a magician with the rock.
A clear look for Green. Another miss by Green.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got 9 points.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Foul pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. It's Brown on the wing. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so it's Houston with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Eason. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the line of the game. That's good from Smith. The Clippers making a switch here. He does not get the second one. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Powell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Misses the three.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass break. Here come the Rockets. And Sengun throw it down.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Inside. Here's Zubac. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Rockets trail by 11. Down low. Outside for Green. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got 6.
Now, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Green for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Not a way to get out of a funk He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Back to Dunn. Launches a three. Counted from distance. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Brown scanning the floor. Back to Eubanks. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. And no good. Good D by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Back to Eubanks. Powell outside. Pass to Brown. Kept alive. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Powell. That one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, BA. Norman Powell has consistently been in that Be Ready club off the bench. And he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Jones. Outside Mills. Here's Leonard. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 8.
Always a threat from range. You give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
And that one's good. Green.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Mills. Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple. He's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
With the floater. Mills, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Thompson. Jones grabs the board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside for Green. And Houston, another 3.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Now Simmons. It's not going to go for him.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Whitmore. Second shot opportunity. Count it.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Got a piece of it. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Whitmore. Outside Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
To the wing, right side. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Miller.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Los Angeles up by.
The Clippers, 56.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Clippers lead by 4. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Holiday. On the break. Here's Eason. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Eason's got his first basket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
It's Eason with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Leonard. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Şengün. Left side, Whitmore. To take the lead. Count it.
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Here's Harden. Out to Powell. Back to Harden. This one for 3. Knocks it loose. And they get it back. Zubac, screen. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Eason. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
To the wing on the left. Here's Eubanks. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Right wing. And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That's his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith with it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Smith inside. Here's Şengün. Sinks the tray. And the Rockets lead by 4.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Back to Smith. Fires for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Releases. Zubats controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Smith. The 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Coffey from outside the arc. The shot no good.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Out to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. Offensive board. Brooks outside. And here's Green from the arc. Again, Green missing. Clippers trail by 4. Left side, Simmons. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Here's Harden. Clock at 4. Over Green. Harden can't hit.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Brooks from outside gets the 3 to fall. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
To the middle. Outside for Green. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Green. Green going right at the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, talk about a quick first step. Green just blows past defenders.
And stolen by Green. To the inside. Out to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanović. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Powell with a steal. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, Norman Powell, cool under pressure and delivers.
The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Brooks. Here's Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And here's Harden. Up to Powell. Cash. And now they
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Up top, Harden. Jones sets a screen. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Outside, Green. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. Outside, Harden. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.